I'm Scott Rubino, and my wife, Cindy.
Cindy Rubino.
We're retired right now, so our job now is full-time raising our grandson.
Yes, full-time Michael. Our grandson that we finally got custody of. Our daughter passed away. She passed and our grandson called 911. And then they came out and they took the children to the hospital.
And so we went there and we were going to bring both the grandchildren to Lubbock, Texas. And but they got hold of the biological father, who he really hadn't been in their lives for several years. But he decided that he wanted to take the kids. So the kids did not want to go with him. They had previous experiences with abuse and neglect from him. The way that they got in contact with Juan, the father, was through an open police report for domestic child abuse. And that's how they got his phone number. And they still turned custody over to him. The police had several reports and incidences where he abused either the children or our daughter. He broke her collarbone.
He abused our older grandson. He poured hot water on him. And he was not supposed to be around the children at all. And they allowed him to take her and Michael.
I always had the thought that, somehow we're going to get this exposed and get the kids away from him. But that one Sunday morning, we're sitting there in church and I got the phone call, and they said that Juan was in jail, and Samantha was no longer with us. Juan, it's as hard as it is to say, he beat her to death. I broke down right there. I got up and left the church services and went out to the truck, and I was totally dumbstruck. That was, to know that it was heartbreaking. It really was. So yeah, CYFD definitely they always were giving us messed up excuses. They said, well, maybe next week, so we be there, and well, we can't this time because such and such or such and such, and it was always a runaround. We had talked to some attorneys in Lubbock where we were, but they couldn't, take care of the case in New Mexico. So we contacted Davis law firm with Gina and that, and they helped us out quite a bit. They kept us well informed of the things going on. They explained things, how some things were. They really put themselves into it. They got one of the largest settlements for the state in some time. So I would say, yeah, absolutely, they did a phenomenal job. Thanks to the settlement, when Michael turns 18, he'll be getting a substantial lump sum, and then the monthly payments will kick in. He'll have opportunities that a lot of other kids wouldn't have right now. Like he'll be able to go to a private school of his choice, and so he should be all right.